We're in the Bronx. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's...
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
A little bit low. 2-1. Foul ball there. Pitch in the dirt. Full count now.
Punch him out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second.
Now the number 2 hitter, Babe Ruth. Left field. Matsui makes the grab, one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Junior Caminero.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
2-2 now. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Tomoyuki Sagano. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Falling behind 2-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That one missing inside. Next offering way upstairs. The swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kazuo Oka.
2 down, bases empty. Kazuo Oka, the next Cub to hit. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one in the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Matsui digs in now. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Judge makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Cubs leave 1, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now here's the veteran DH, Jason Giambi. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
At the plate, Junior Caminero. And that's in for a strike.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Lifted in the air, right center field. In position. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
2 down, nobody on. And now 2-1. Second inning here, no score. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Grisham. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3, go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, number 5.
The first baseman, number 5.
He goes down looking. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And next for the Cubs, Akinori Iwamura. Just missed. Two out, space is empty. Inside. And that's ball 3. Matsui waiting to hit for the Cubs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And the right-hander deals. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Yamamoto picks to first. Sosa gets back easily.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Iwamura makes a nice running catch.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Ben Rice. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Right side, Iwamura fires over to first, and there's 2 away. Here's Derek Jeter down with a runner in scoring position.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Rockies strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Kazuo Matsui.
Kazuo Matsui.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2 down. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Grisham trying to get there. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. One out, bases empty. A little bit low. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Outside. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's a strike. Big stack center field. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So runner at second, 2 down. Suzuki getting ready to hit. And a 1-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 1-2. On the ground to the left. Over to Ruth. Out number 3. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Not even close there. And the count 2-1. And a foul ball. Two. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 15 on the year, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Yamamoto winds and deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Judge waits. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi, the next to hit. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Down and in, moved his feet. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Junior Caminero will hit next. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now a chance for Sammy Sosa. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ripped on the ground a second. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Rockies get 1 by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Chicago, Kazuo Oka. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Hideki Matsui. That misses the zone. Ball 2. The Cubbies trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line to left. Sosa falls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. That'll make it out of here. His 18th home run of the season. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
The batter, number 4.
Akinori Iwamura. That's down and in. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Suzuki leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
On the ground, and that one handled. Jump throw across his body, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Is his 3rd of the game.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ben Rice. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Yamamoto throws to first, and he's back in safely. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. Line drive. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the batter now, Babe Ruth. And he takes one right on the black. Now 3-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here comes a 3-2. Stays alive. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kazuo Matsui. Right through there for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Max Fried, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Schmidt also throwing. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Ruth takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Cubs are down quietly. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. So in now for Colorado, Aaron Judge. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead run on base. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Move to first. And he's back in standing.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is downstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
There's the swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. This splits between April and May there. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one misses. It's 2-2. Got him swinging.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that's fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Judge at second. Giambi at first. One gone. Out towards left center. Matsui moving under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, Sammy Sosa.
And now Sammy Sosa.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late. But
here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout.
Now pitching for the
Kodai
Chicago
Senga
Cubs,
taking over on the mound.
he's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Two on, 2 outs. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Max Fried.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Ichiro Suzuki now at the plate. The 1-1. And that one missing low. Movement in the bullpen. Robert Suarez getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Doval also getting ready. Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second is safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Oka getting ready to hit. In the dirt, runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Matsui digs in now. That one not close. And it's 2-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And now they're out front. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good work to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
One down. And now the first baseman. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. Still only one out here in the inning. And he walked him.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Right fielder.
So a man at first. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Read out of the stretch fires. And that's outside. That one fouled off. Base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Iwamo. So now a pinch hitter, Nori Nakamura.
I like it. Put the pressure on, go for the big inning right here.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the bottom of the sixth. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And now the shortstop, Kazuo Matsui. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham right there to make the grab. And that's the third out. Cubs had two on this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Colorado, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Punch him out.
And that one almost got him.
Sit him down.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Matsui. One down.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Ben.
Now the catcher
Rice.
up to hit, Ben Rice. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Outside, 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. In the air, left field. Sosa settles under it. He's got it. There's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Ichiro Suzuki. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And the Cubs are down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Babe Ruth.
for 3.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will
Now pitching for
here comes the new arm for the Cubs, Yuki Matsui.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Just off the inside edge. Fastball is outside. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Tying run at the plate. And it is 2-1. Foul off down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Finish him. Punch him out.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one is absolutely belted. Forget it. His 11th of the year, and they tie it up.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. Rips that one to right. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. There comes the throw. But he's in there easily.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
So the go-ahead run is... Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout. And So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Roki Sasaki.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's down and in. That one outside, and it's 3-2. Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. Trent Grisham digging in for the Rockies. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Sammy Sosa getting ready to hit.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Reaching back towards the wall. Just missed it.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score in a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at-bat. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone! Home run number 10 of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Now Ben Rice. That one missed. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And they'll do it again. And foul ball. That misses. Full count now. Derek Jeter and the Colorado on deck circle. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Suarez.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Kazuo Oka. Next pitch is outside. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Andrew Miller. Williams warming up as well. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that is out of play.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. His 9th homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Oh, that one got in a jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Here's the left fielder, Hideki. And it's filled up.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Hard hit left side. Over to Ruth. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here's the first baseman.
One more time.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That one outside, 2-1. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout.
Now pitching for the
Yu
Cubs,
Darvish gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ruth now at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Jeter around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Man at first, nobody out. Aaron Judge digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Up and in, and the count is 3-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andrew Miller.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now it's the second baseman, Nori Nakamura. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Judge pulls it down, and there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Digging in, Kazuo. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And that one misses up and in. Now 2-2. And there's a ball. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next. To hit. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Wenzel Perez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Matsui at first, one gone. Just missed.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The Cubs down to their final strike. Outside low, and now it's 3-2.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.